Good morning, you badass motherfuckers. You know we getting back on here. It's the All on Me, the morning drinking show. I'm your host, Greg. Been getting on here since when? January 1st, motherfuckers. Taking no days off. That's life. That's life, motherfuckers. Some of y'all want to just sit there in the corner, lick your wounds, right? Just fucking pout about all the bad shit that happened to you. But guess what? Life gives you an opportunity every fucking day to get up and to start something new. Leave the past in the past, start a new fucking story, start a new direction. And I've been getting on here every day sharing with you the fucking real life dirt that goes on in my life, because I know my life ain't a whole lot different than yours, other than the fact I've been putting in the fucking work. I've been putting in the work, putting in that effort, right? To manifest something greater than I've been, right? Something greater than I've had. And I show that fucking mugshot there every day, right? I'm your host, Greg, because I'm fucking preaching what? Turn your fucking life around, right? Turning your life around from pity parties to fucking amazing fucking experiences in life, right? We can go from and it's all mental. It's this mental state of mind. I'm sitting in it this week, man, right? Have loss fucking flowing through my fucking life right now. Very close fucking family fucking member lost, man. It's taking a piece of my heart. And yet I have to still wake up. I have to still fucking push forward and do life. I want to sit back. I want to fucking just curl up in a ball and just fucking check the fuck out, man. That's what my body wants to do. That's what my mind's trying to tell me to do. Right. But day two, this week, we get up. Didn't get up as early as I want. Right. I'm still kind of like, fuck, man. I'm not firing on all cylinders, but this is where you guys get to see fucking discipline. Discipline, self-discipline. Do you have it? Do you even know what the fuck that is? Self-discipline, man. It ain't just, working hard and pushing through fucking shit. It is. But self-discipline is truly what carries you from one place to the next. Because, man, we're not going to be feeling fucking great every single day. Stop fucking putting that expectation on yourself. Beating yourself up when you do feel like shit. That's the difference in my life in this growth fucking mindset, state of being. Waking up saying, motherfucker, you got a lot of reasons to feel like dog shit today. You got a lot of reasons to just fucking check out, call it fucking quits for the day. But, however, right? Life is still fucking coming at you. Situations are still happening. It requires you to fucking take ownership. This is adulting fucking 101, motherfuckers. We all go through this shit where fucking life hits us, man. The rug gets pulled out from under us. Something tragic happens. And guess what? The motherfuckers out there, people at your work, at your job, right? A lot of motherfuckers just don't give a fuck. Like, they care about you, right? People care about you, but at the end of the day, you still feel pulled to be obligated to your responsibilities. And your responsibilities don't always see what you're feeling. They don't always align with those feelings, especially when it's painful, fucking hurting, sorrowful, fucking grieving feelings, right? So how do you put the balance on? A lot of us, we just put a fucking mask on, right? Cowboy up, big girl up, big boy up, and just show the fuck up. And that's huge. I know a lot of you just doing that shit in your suffering. That says a lot about you, motherfuckers. Do you realize that? Like, you have fucking survived all the worst days of your life. If you're hearing my fucking voice this morning, right? You have gone through a tremendous amount of fucking adversity. And here you are. Here you fucking are. And yet the amount of energy and power that it took for you to fucking push through whatever it is that you have survived through, overcome, right? Lived through. It says a lot about you. You don't like it to say shit about you because you're clinging to the pain and the story and the circumstances, as opposed to seeing the growth. That every lesson that we grow, every lesson that we have to push through, right? In life, every hard fucking lesson, heartbreak, loss, grievance, fucking crime, all this shit, man, the shit that hits us, right? it, it's crazy how it presents you an opportunity to grow, right? As painful as it is, right? Sitting there and fucking, soothing your fucking pain and your discomfort, especially the emotional, but even then it starts to get into the physical pain, right? Your body hurts, your heart fucking hurts, right? Your mind hurts because of whatever it is that you've experienced. And yet, you know, how do a lot of us deal with that shit? How do you deal with it? Right? You post shit online, right? You hopefully got some people in your life that you could reach out to that can show up for you, hear you, comfort you, nurture you back, But even in the end of all that shit, what we all realize is even at the end of the day, right? There's a lot of the healing process and there's just a lot of the life process that we got to do alone, right? You could be married, you could have kids galore, grandkids galore, all this shit. Ain't none of them feeling what you feel. And it's in that moment that you have this sense of, you know what? It's all on you. It's fucking you. You're the one that feels the way you feel. You're the one that is telling yourself this story and having this experience that is causing fucking negative emotions, negative thoughts, negative feelings to go through, to process through your body. And it's in that moment that you got to find that discipline to get up, to keep living life, to keep going through the shit until you do feel better, right? But not giving up. You can't fucking give up. You can, but not on here, man. We ain't fucking giving up. And I can look back on my whole fucking life. There is a gazillion times I should have given the fuck up, right? Coming out of a fucking loss, a major, hard, fucking stinging loss. And there were some seasons that I did give the fuck up. I did. I can look back on pictures and say that motherfucker was giving up right there because you weren't being your best, right? Maybe I can be a little more gentler and kinder to myself and say, you know what, you were being the best that you could given that situation you were in, right? But I know if I'm honest with myself, and it starts there, motherfuckers, you got to quit telling yourself them lies, quit bullshitting your fucking self. I can look back and say, nah, man, I know that, yeah, I was doing my best, but I do know that there was always more. I could have done some more. I could be ahead of where I am now because I'm only competing against myself. However, because of the choices I made, I got to accept that shit. And I got to say, you know what? I'm grateful to be right here, right now, where I'm at. And even though it's coming with some processing of a fucking major loss of a family member very near and dear to me in this season, right? I'm trying to channel even just the positive, the encouraging, the very hopeful fucking energy that my cousin carried around with him, man. Very ambitious, successful. I mean, he carried around a lot of good traits, always kept in good shape. That's a fucking huge thing. A lot of you motherfuckers making all these bullshit excuses for why you ain't in good shape no more. Why you've let your fucking body go. Oh, it's this, my health. Oh, it was this, that, and this and that, and all this bullshit. It's all bullshit, motherfuckers. Go somewhere else with that. You ain't gonna get a fucking ear to hear bullshit, right? Little bitch voice excuses saying why you are not in a better place physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. We can look at all of those and say, you know what? You want to feel better by yourself? Find balance in all those things, right? Some of y'all just spend so much of your fucking time and energy focusing on your spiritual life, right? But you look in the mirror and you fucking physically nasty as a motherfucker. How does that honor your spiritual life? Because that is your calling card. That's how you present yourself. When you go around talking all this spiritual shit, motherfuckers looking at you and saying, dang, I guess the spiritual shit don't really have to do anything with the physical, right? But again, it's like isn't the spiritual like invisible anyways? It's an energy, right? And if that energy is truly thriving and fucking manifesting itself and growing inside of our bodies, shouldn't it be reflective throughout all of the things I just mentioned: mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual, right? Because see, that was what always threw me off along this 10-year journey of fucking transformation of sobriety, saying, I know when I've been so fucking physically after it, right? Physically after it, but I wasn't all mentally there. And then there's been times where I've been more mentally after it, right? When I was going after my college education, right? Stacking fucking paper, right? Degrees in my 30s. And my physical body wasn't always there. And I never felt like, I never felt balanced. I didn't feel fucking solid about myself because I wanted more balance. And that has been this journey of the it's all on me, is finding where the balance is, right? Where there's harmony amongst what? Mind, body, spirit, energy, right? Soul, whatever you want. You got to have balance in there, motherfuckers. And it's just like in life, you got to have balance. That is what this program presents, fucking starting every day with some good, positive mindfulness. Maybe for you, it's prayer, reading the word, whatever it is that you need to go to fill yourself with a positive fucking mindset, a positive vibration, energetically speaking, that you may not wake up feeling great. You got fucking a shit ton of things coming down right at you. You got all this shit coming at you fucking hot and heavy, right? And right away you want to get overwhelmed, but how do you push back against that just enough to give yourself, to feed your brain almost like a sponge, feed it with positive fucking affirmations, positivity. It doesn't come natural to so many of us. I know for me, for sure. I gotta fucking infuse my mind with positive fucking shit all morning long to really set myself up for the day, because I can just see in the little lulls when I'm not feeding my mind with positivity, in those little lows, my mind wants to go right back to some fucking doom and gloom, all the fucking pity party, all the sadness, all the shit that's happened to me that fucking I feel like has impacted my life beyond repair, all this bullshit. And it's all psychological, motherfuckers. That's the thing, man. This shit is all in our fucking heads. And the only way you get out of your heads is you gotta fucking do it in the journal. The journal will set you free, motherfuckers. Writing this shit down. I do that every day. I was right there by that river the other day and night. I did 2 journal sessions because I wanted to capture my feelings and my thoughts. I couldn't believe it had been over 6 months since I had gone camping. And for some people, you're like, well, what the fuck? That doesn't seem like a big deal. Well, you clearly don't know me, because I used to go camping like every fucking weekend, right? Like, in the last 2 years, over 200 nights in my setup on the truck, man, the cabin on wheels. And so for me, it was like wild, like, holy shit, how did half of a year go by and I haven't been outdoors? I haven't slept in the wild, man. I really love that. It's amazing because I feel at home. That's when I feel most at home, man. It ain't here. It ain't here. It ain't anywhere. I feel most at home when I'm just surrounded by nature, fucking very wild, primitive fucking camping, right? Where the scenery is just so incredible, right? So incredible. You can't even put price tags on this. Some of the places that I've got to wake up at, man, it's amazing. And it's out there. And I hope you guys would fucking, find some adventure in your fucking bodies to go out there, right? Quit making the motherfucking excuses about life. Quit being so fucking heavy. Either you're all physically, it's all physical. So, right, you're carrying yourself around like a physical specimen, but inside you ugly as fuck. You haven't dealt with your trauma. You haven't dealt with your toxic behaviors. You haven't dealt with your negative fucking thought patterns, right? You haven't dealt with who you are and the stories you're telling yourself. So yes, you put all this energy and effort into looking good, but you don't feel fucking good, right? The same thing is true with, cleansing our fucking bodies with what we put inside of it. The nutrition, man, is so fucking important, the nutrition. And that's one thing that, man, I'm just so fucking grateful that I finally got past my pride, got past my ego. Fucking vegans, all this bullshit, all these lies, man. Forks over knives. Watch that documentary. We're supposed to be eating more fucking plants and vegetables and good fucking whole foods, man. Not all this processed bullshit. And I feel powerful. I feel more powerful than I ever have. I feel more energetic than I ever have. I feel great about myself. I feel more youthful, energetic. I bounce back quicker. So I know there's something in the food I'm eating. And I know that even by eating healthier food, it opens up what? More opportunities for me to what? Grow my mind, heal my energy, heal my past. Right? Because again, we carry around these things that, oh, if you were this motherfucker back then, you're always that motherfucker. Well, yes. You look up my fucking criminal record, you look up my social or whatever the fuck you want to look up, for sure. Right? I can't hide from that. But the one thing I can do is say, guess what? The motherfucker that took that picture is not the motherfucker here talking to you today. Right? We do change. And I'm someone that took my transformation and my change to the fucking highest level. It was so important to me because I didn't want to be defined by my mistakes in my past. I wanted to be able to own them, not to be proud of it, man. I ain't proud of the motherfucking mistakes I made in life, right? But I accept myself saying, you know what? You fucked up. You made some bad decisions. You've had some bad fucking losses. And as much as I wish I could change how it was, I can't. I just accept it and say, you know what? Accept, learn from it, grow from it, heal from it. I tell you guys this all the time. If you've hurt other people along the way, get right with them. They may not want to get right with you. You may be fucking done. And I just experienced that recently. But that's how shit goes. And that's why you got to keep fucking aiming at something in life, aiming at something better than you have now. Unless you so perfect, you got it all fucking figured out. If you got it all figured out, you don't need me for shit. I'm trying to reach those that are like fucking hiding behind their fucking mistakes, ashamed of their fucking, problems in their life, the bad decisions they've made. There's shame and there's guilt, and a lot of it is just from our fucking childhood trauma. We don't know how to process this shit, how to get rid of it. And time alone does not heal emotional wounds. It does not. It distances you from it. Distance does help. I've said it always about substance abuse, right? If you're addicted to fucking alcohol or some drugs or fucking whatever the fuck it is, the best thing that for you to have a better perspective is time. You need to insert time, distance between you and that thing. Some of us, we get addicted to people, certain people and relationships, and we know it's not good for us. We know that this person's not healthy for us, right? They bring us more fucking stress and sleepless nights than they do peace of mind and positive fucking feelings and encouragement and growth. But yeah, we hold on to that because there's an addiction there. And we say we got this, addictive, behaviors and addictive fucking personality disorders, all this shit. But at the end of the day, is it really that we have that? Or is it the fact that so many of us throughout 0 to 10 years old experienced a tremendous amount of trauma, neglect, abuse from our caregivers? And as we age, we even encounter more fucking traumatic events. But at the end of the day, what we're really trying to do is numb ourselves from really facing our pains, facing our sufferings. So the addictive behavior is saying, you know what, this makes me feel better. It's probably not good for me, but it makes me feel better. It checks me the fuck out. And when I do think about the bullshit in my life, I just feel like I can deal with it better. Okay, I've heard that fucking excuse. Where did I hear it from? Me, motherfuckers. I used to give myself that bullshit excuse. And I realized that my addictions, look, it just kept bringing me more and more fucking pain and suffering. And so to keep going back to that, when I know it wasn't good for me, it was the hardest relationship for me to end, but it took me hitting rock bottom. And if there's anything I could do in this whole message, right, is I come up on 2 months. I got 2 months till my 10-year fucking sobriety, right? July 22nd, 2022. Almost 2 months to the day. We're coming up on it. And I'm excited for that because it's been a journey, man. I remember I just found my 24-hour chip, man. AA, first 24 hours, right? And then I remember getting the first 1 week, and then 2 weeks, and then a month, and then 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 1 year. It's like, fuck. It's been a long fucking journey to get to right here, right now, where I'm able to just have such a clarity about myself, my situation, everything that I deal with every single day. And I do believe that I am called to give this message to you guys, to come with my conviction, with my passion, because this is my purpose, right? It's to try and impact people's lives for the greater good, man, of society, of fucking life. I love volunteering. And in many ways, this is my fucking way to volunteer each and every day. Volunteer, making a difference by putting out a fucking message out there to people that are suffering. And everybody's suffering, but not everybody wants to hear about their suffering. And less people even want to fucking face their sufferings and say, how do I empower myself to where my suffering isn't my identity, my overcoming my situation is truly who I am. I'm an overcomer. I have greatness inside of me. I don't have to stay stuck in this situation. And it's crazy how long we'll hold on to stuff. Like at 41 years old, I tell you guys, I had to wake up and start figuring out fucking life again. Who am I? It started with that, right? Post-divorce. Who the fuck am I? Because I was always what? I'm a father. I'm a husband. I'm the veteran guy. I'm this fucking abusive guy, all this other bullshit, the drunk motherfucker, right? And it's like that. None of that is who I am. I truly believe we are something so much greater than the physical manifestation of our character and our egos and our identities. Like there's something inside of us that transcends all this shit. And it's like, that's the journey I'm on. And I'm still very neutral. I don't have conclusions on everything. I don't have absolutes about what life really is. And especially when we talk about life and death, right? Why is all this shit even relevant? And is it true that when you listen to things that say literally your thoughts are your reality, the power of your mind, like how you think each and every day, is truly what's going to set you up for tomorrow? I was listening to something this morning. The guy was talking about most of us, and I challenge you guys like this all the time, to start fresh, start new, write down your story, come up with a new story if you're not happy with the real story that you're dealing with. But most people would totally resist if I told you, okay, whatever you do today, right? When you shower, when you go to work, when you take your break, when you take your lunch, the roads you drive on, the people you talk to, right? The food you eat. What if whatever you do today, you can only do the same exact thing tomorrow? That's it. So whatever you do today, tomorrow you got to do the exact same fucking shit. Talk to the same people, have the same fucking meal, wake up at the same exact time, go to work wearing the same exact shit. Most of y'all be like, fuck that. But here's the problem. Most of us are playing replay every single day for like a majority of our day. Let's call it over 80% of your day is literally a replay from yesterday, because the seeds that you planted yesterday are what you are fucking eating today. It's the shit that's coming up in your life today. And because so many of us are stuck in rewind, in reverse, we're thinking about the past, how much better things used to be, how much better you used to look, how much fucking more youthful you used to be, flat stomachs and fucking bulging abs and all this other bullshit. And now we got fucking man tits and fucking spare tires around our waist and fucking just looking like shit. And yet we're frustrated that, oh, it's our health. Oh, it's this and that and that and this and this and that. All this bullshit excuses. When you go to any fucking physical fitness area, a gym, a gymnasium, right? You're going to see people your age, right? That look just like you, but they're at least showing up there. And you're going to see people that are your age that look fucking amazing. They look incredible. What's the difference? Right? They clearly are taking way more steps to have that physical result. It's not just metabolism and all this other shit. Yeah, okay, sure, metabolism, fucking people. That does have something to do with it, but it ain't everything. If you carrying around more weight than you should, that means you are taking in more calories than you need because you ain't using them. And then when you don't use the calories you intake, you store it up as fat, motherfuckers. That's it. It's simple. It's that simple, but losing it's not easy, right? Eating is simple. Taking in calories and feeling fucking pleasure from junk food is simple, right? But converting that into true energy that you need and wanting a body that you fucking desire, that you crave when you look at other people that fucking, these other motherfuckers, when you see them and they're your age and they look good, guess what? They probably feel good. There are some people I mentioned earlier, some people are all physical and the inside sucks. And that's why it's got to have balance. But more times than not, motherfuckers, if you can get yourself to a place where you take care of your body enough, which means your intake as much as it is your output, right? The physical fitness, input, output. When you find balance in that and you clean up the foods that you're putting inside of you, guess what? Guaranteed. There's guarantees in life. And here's one of them. You start eating healthier, you start putting on more exercise into your routine, you will start to feel better. Period. Now, does that mean you're gonna feel better every day? No, I feel like dog shit again today. I felt like dog shit yesterday. However, the amount of dog shit I feel like today is less than yesterday. So I'm already seeing and allowing myself to start moving in the right direction. And by Friday, I might feel like the worst dog shit. But guess what? It's still stacking up enough wins, enough momentum to say, guess what? This is a tough situation I'm going through, but it's not ending my situation. I'm not giving in. I'm not giving up on my goals, my dreams, my life. Because I have created this very fucking program to get me through. This has been what has got me through the hardest fucking days and the darkest nights of my life. And that's why I keep coming on here and sharing this with you motherfuckers, so that you will fucking be inspired to give this a try, to just test it in your own life, to see how fucking balanced this is. This isn't just hit the gym. This isn't just go on a fucking diet. This is about all of it, man. Mind, body, the soul, the spirit, your energy, your emotions, really working on every part of who you are. Because you're not just physical. You're not just emotional. You're not just spiritual. There's something else happening here that is all a collection of those things that then creates who the fuck you are. And then you start digging into how true is it that our thoughts are our reality. And then you start getting into your stories and the shit you've been holding on to, the shit that's holding you back in life, where you're afraid to fucking step out of the normalcy of whatever life you've created, which is your creation. You have agreed to it. You have agreed to the current situation you're in. And guess what? You can choose to change your fucking mind quick. In an instant, you can change direction. And I encourage you to try something fucking new every day, because everything new you try creates a whole new set of fucking neural pathways. And what the fuck does that mean? But it's just basically your mind has to now accept that there are some new shit. Is another reality that it hasn't experienced. But unfortunately, our stubborn ass fucking egos always want to stick to what we're used to. And that is why so many of us are living life copy and paste for like 80% of our life. And yet you still think you're making decisions, but all the decisions you're making are based on what? The shit you fucking thought about yesterday and how you feel. And so if you want to grow, if you want to expand, and that's what we're trying to do here in May, is we're already halfway. expanding ourselves, not contracting. When bad things happen, life and death, we contract a little bit. I have felt myself contract just a little bit, but I'm starting to come back out of it and saying, wait, fuck, man, I need to continue to expand. And as I continue to expand, I open myself up to new possibilities, a new reality. And I'm encouraging y'all motherfuckers to follow suit, right? Start fucking chasing after your dreams. Take some risks, grow a fucking pair, and make some hard decisions that you know are the best for you. And it may fucking push some other people away from you, but guess what? That don't mean you're gonna lose everyone, but you will lose the people that are fake as a motherfucker. They're just clinging onto you, right? They're just taking more than they'll ever give. But yet you need them in your life because there's a fucking attachment there. And there's addiction there. And I don't know what to tell you. It's a broken fucking record. Not me, your life. Because I keep coming on every day, sharing all kinds of different ways to fucking approach life. But the ingredients are all the same. And if you want to cultivate a better life, a better reality, better situation for yourself, you are the master of this reality. Everything that you are experiencing, all the people in your life, all the haters, all the naysayers, all the fucking, toxic people, guess what? You have brought those people into your life. And I hate to tell you this, you are probably one of those people. And that's a tough pill to swallow. But if you start fucking realizing I got some positive people, start gravitating towards the positive, towards people that want to talk about big things, talk about new things, talk about challenging themselves each and every day to reach for something else better. Knowing that if you improve you, you're going to fucking improve the people around you because you're going to be that example. You're going to be the person to fucking hold the line and fucking push past the bullshit. And you will make a difference by doing that. People will fucking pay notice because there's so many fake motherfuckers out there. Everybody wants to be accepted. Everybody wants to be a part of the fucking crowd. Fuck the crowd. Go be your own, right? Create your own fucking crowd. Truly find the people that are meant for your life, that bring value to you, don't just fucking strip you of your worth, right? And hold you fucking back. Don't let people hold you back. And certainly don't let yourself hold you back because I did that for too many years. No more. Resistance gone. We're going to just keep flowing through this life, continue doing big things each and every day. But you know the motherfucking story, right? Results kill excuses. It's all on me.